Now, next on the programme, we're going to talk about something that's called the Red List. Here it is. You can find it online. It lists the extinction status of 100,000 species. It's updated every year. The latest iteration of it tells us that 28,000 species are threatened with extinction out of those 100,000. And unfortunately, no species that were listed as under threat have seen their status improve. We've also been told about some ecosystems that have been studied for the first time, and that's led to some reasonably obscure additions to this list. For instance, this is a western ruffly. It lives in very, very deep seas. We've also been told about this, a scaly-footed snail. Now, these snails only survive because of these hydrothermal vents coming up from the seabed. So you wouldn't think maybe that creatures that live that far down in the sea could experience the consequences of human activity. The Red List is telling us actually that's very much the case. One other thing to highlight, fungi is under pressure in a way that we hadn't understood before. Now, back in May, this report warned that threats to nature will impact on human health and livelihoods. One of its authors described a social and ecological emergency. Here are a couple of examples to pull out. In Japan, we know that more than half of freshwater fish are at risk. Same issue when you look at it in Mexico. Over a third of freshwater fish are at risk.